Happy monsoon, dear children. Today we are going to learn about chapter 12, algebraic expression. Before learning it, let us first clear that in 6th standard you had learned about algebra, and we all know that what is algebra. It is one of the branch of mathematics. In 6th standard we had learned about algebra. Now in algebraic expression, in this chapter 12 algebraic expression, we are going to learn what is algebraic expression, how expression formed, what are the terms of expression. There are some like terms and unlike terms of the expression. In this way we are going to learn addition and subtraction of algebraic expression. So now first let us begin with what is an expression and how the expression are formed. We all know that in 6th standard we had learned that expression is the mixture of two things, that is variables. In 6th standard we had learned about this variable. Variables means A, B, C, D. Whatever we are using, the alphabetical terms we are using for unknown things is known as variables. Second thing is constant. Constant means when we are using 1, 2, 3, or we can say 100 or anything, okay, numerical terms, when we use for with this expression, that is known as constant. And when we mix this constant and variable together, and when we use all the operations of mathematics like plus, minus, multiplication or division, okay, then we form algebraic expression, or we can say that then algebraic expression can be formed. Okay, now by the variable we can say that a, b, x, this is also an algebraic expression. Then we can say that constant and variable, we can say that 2x, y, this is also an algebraic expression. With the help of using this operation, if we see, we can say that x square minus 2y plus 15, this is also an algebraic expression. So when we combine variable, constant and operation of mathematics together, we form an expression that is known as algebraic expression. Here all the algebraic expressions are there, okay, this all are expression. This we had already learned in 6th standard. Now let us begin with terms of an expression. Now let us begin with terms of expression. Now regarding expression, about expression we had learned that it is the combination of constant, variable and operation of mathematics. Now let us see what are the terms of an expression. Terms of an expression means, let me write here one expression, 2x minus 3y plus 16. This is the one expression. Now what are the terms here? Here the three different terms are there. They are 2x, then minus 3y and 16. These are the three terms of this expression. If any expression like this, 2xy minus 3y square plus x square y square. Now here the terms of expression are 2xy, this is one of the term, then minus 3y square, this is one of the term, and x square y square, this is also one of the term. So these are all the terms of an expression. Terms are added or get subtracted to form an expression. Now let us see factors of a term. Okay, let's have one expression here. For example, 2xy minus 3x square y square. Now this is our one of the expression, 2xy minus 3x square y square. This is one of the expression. Now we have to find out the factor of the term. So to find out the factor of the term, first we have to find out terms of expression. This is the expression. The terms here, two terms are there, 2xy, and second is minus 3x square y square. Now to find out the factors of this term, this already we had done, like prime factorization. Here also we have to find out the factors. So here the one of the factor is 2, another factor is x, and the another factor is y, 2xy. Okay, now here also if we want to find out the factors of this term, then it will be, one of the factor is minus 3, another factor is, we can say that x square, so x, then again one x is there, x square means x into x, so x, then y, and again y. So these are the factors of this, these are the terms. From expression, first we have to find out the terms, and then we have to find out the factors of this term. Factors we can find out that 2x, y, then here minus 3x square y square. So the factors are minus 3, then from x square it is x square it is x into x, that is x, and y square is y into y, that is y. So the factors are 2xy for this term and minus 3x, x, y, and y. These are the factors of another term. Now let us see about coefficient. Now just now we had learned about to find the factors of a terms. In factors we had seen that one of the factor is numerical. For example, if I am writing here 3xy, then their factors are 3x and y. So here one of the factors we had seen is numerical, and these numerical factors of every term is known to be its coefficient. It means if 3xy is there, their coefficient is 3. Coefficient is 3. So whatever numerical factor is there, that is said to be numerical coefficient of that term. For example, if it is minus 7x square y, then here the coefficient will be is equal to minus 7. So in this way, whatever the numerical factors is there of that term, that is said to be the coefficient of that term. Now let us see like and unlike term. Now what are the like term and what are the unlike term? Let us begin with like term. Like terms means those terms whose variables are same. For example, if I am writing here 3xy and another is minus 7xy. 3xy and minus 7xy. So here the variable is, we can say that the factors, algebraic factor is x into y. Here the variable is again x into y. We don't have to see the coefficient, we just have to see the factors, these variables of these terms, and that is xy, x into y. So these both are like terms. So the term whose variables, or we can say that algebraic factors are same, that is said to be like term. Let us have second one, 2x square y and minus 11x square y. Here again the variables are x square and y. Here also the variables are x square and y. So 2x square and 2x square y and minus 11 square y. These both are again the like term. Constant are always like to each other. So minus 2 and 11 are also like term if you have only this 3 and here 5. These both are also like term as they both don't have any variables. Now unlike term. Unlike term means those terms which do not have same variable. Suppose if I am writing here 4xy square and 4x square y. So here 4 is there, but variables are not same. X y square, here it is x square y. So it is unlike term. In the same way, if I am writing here 7xyz and 7xy square z square. Again, as the numerical are same, but the variables are not same. Here it is x, y, z. Here it is x, y square, z square. So they are unlike term. So the like term means the term which have same variable. That is known as like term. Unlike term means which do not have same variable are known as unlike term. Now let us learn about monomial, binomial, trinomial and polynomials. Okay. By the name itself we can understood that monomials means those expression which have only one term. Monomials are the expression with only one term is known as monomial. For example, 5xy. It had only one term, 5xy. Okay, there is no sign multiplication, there is no addition and subtraction sign in between this, that is known as monomial. Or you can say that minus 6x square, this is also monomial. Okay, so the expression which have only one term is known as monomial. The second is binomial. Again, by name itself we can find out that the expression which have two term, here it is one term. Okay, one term. Here the expression with two terms is known as binomial. For example, 6x minus 5. This is binomial. Here two terms are there. For example, this is 6x and minus 5. AB square minus A square B. Again it has two terms, AB square minus A square and B. So it has two terms. So this is also binomial. So the expression which has two terms are known as binomial. Then let us see trinomial. Trinomial itself, see, tri means three. So the expression with three terms are known as trinomial. The expression with three terms are known as trinomial. That is, for example, 6y minus 4x plus 5xy. Here it has three terms, 6y minus 4x and 5xy. So this type of expression which has three terms is known as trinomial. We can say that it can be 5x square minus 3y square plus 15. This is also one of the trinomial as it has again three terms. So the expression with three terms is known as trinomial. Now let us see polynomial. Poly means more. So the expression with two, three, more than one term. Okay, the expression with one or more term is known as polynomial. So all these are included in polynomial. So the polynomial means all these monomial, binomial, trinomial, or if more than this three term, that is, for example, if I am writing here 4x square minus 2y square plus 3xy minus 20. So it has four terms here, but then also it is polynomial. Or if I say that 2xy minus 30, then again it is also polynomial as it has two terms. So the expression with one or more term is known as polynomial. In polynomial, all these terms, monomial, binomial, trinomial and polynomial, all these included in polynomials. Now let us start exercise 12.1. Question number 1 is, get the algebraic expression in the following cases using variable, constant and arithmetic operation. Here we have to use variable also, we have to use constant also and arithmetic operation, that is addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. The first one is subtraction of z from y. Subtraction of z from y means y minus z. Subtraction of z from y means y minus z. The second one is 1/2 of the sum of number x and y. 1/2 of the sum of number x and y means first we have to x plus y, that is the sum, then 1/2 means by 2, that is the 1/2 of sum of x and y. Then let us do the seventh one, the product of number y and z subtracted from 10. The product of number y and z subtracted from 10 means first we have to write 10 and then the product of y and z means y into z. This will be equal to 10 minus y z. Then let us see question number 8.1. Sum of number a and b subtracted from their product. Sum of number a and b subtracted from their product means a into b minus a plus b. This can be written as ab minus a plus b. So here we end our question number 1. Rest of the questions you can do by your own. Now let us see question number 2. Question number 2 is, in that question number 2, first one say that identify the terms and their factor in the following expression. Show the term and factor by tree diagram. Okay, here we have to show it by tree diagram. So the first one is x minus 3. So first we have to find out the terms. So the terms are here x and the second is minus 3. Then the factors factors are here x only, and here also it is minus 3 only. So these are the terms of factors and terms. Okay, factor trees of terms and factor. Now let us see the D. D is 5x y square plus 7x square y. First we have to find out the terms. So the terms will be, two terms are here, that is first one is 5xy square and second one is 7x square y. So these are the two terms. Now we have to find out its factors. So the factors are here. 5 is factor x, and then for y square we can write y and y. So these are the factors. For 7 x square y, which 7 is one of the factor, x square means x into x, and y. So these are the factor tree for 5xy square and 7x square y. Now in the same one, question number 2 says that identify terms and factor in expression given below. First we have to find out the terms, and then we have to 4x minus 1. So here terms will be (4x), that is minus 4x, and its factors will be minus 4 and x. Second is plus 5 and its factor will be 5. So this way we can write. Then the D is here, this is the A1. Let us see the D1. D1 say that xy plus 2x square y square. First we will find out the term x, y, and its factors are, here we have to just write factors x and y. Then second term is 2x square y square. Again its factor is 2, then x, then x, y and y. So these are the factors of 2x square y square. Now question number 3 is identify the numerical coefficient of term other than constant. Means constant we have to note take here in the following expression. We have to find out the numerical coefficient of term. The first one is 5 minus 3t square. So here other than constant, the term is, we can write here term, and here coefficient, terms and coefficient. So here the terms without constant is minus 3t square and its coefficient is minus 3. The numerical coefficient is minus 3. In the same way, if we will do the fifth one is minus p square q square plus 7pq. So again here the terms are terms and seconds are coefficient. So the terms are, first one is minus p square q square, so the coefficient will be minus 1. Second is 7p q, its coefficient is 7. Now let us see question number 9. Question number 9 is 0.1y plus 0.01y square. So again its terms and coefficient. For term and coefficient, here the first term is 0.1y, so its coefficient will be 0.1, and the second one is 0.01y square, so its coefficient is 0.01. This is the coefficient, terms and coefficient of different expressions. Now let us see question number 4. In 4th, A1 is identify term which contain x and give the coefficient of x. Here we have to find out the terms which contain x, and we have to also give its coefficient of x. So here if we see, the term which contain x is yx square, so we can write term that is y square x, and coefficient of this term y square x is y square. The coefficient of x is y square. In the same way, this is the first one. Let us do the question number 5. 1 plus x plus x y. 1 plus x plus y. So here the term which contain x are term that is x and xy. These are the two terms which contain x. Then coefficient will be are here for x nothing is there, means 1, and here xy the coefficient will be y. Now let us do the 7th one, that is 7x plus xy square. So the terms in here, that will be coefficient. Terms are 7x, second one is xy square. So coefficient here is x and here it is y square. So these are the coefficient. Now the B1 is in the same one, H1, B1 says that identify the term which contain y square and give the coefficient of y square. The first one is 8xy square. So the term and coefficient, here the term which have y square is minus xy square and its coefficient is minus x. The coefficient of y square is minus x. This is the first one. Let us do the third one. Third one says that 2x square y minus 15xy square plus 7y square. Now here the terms which had y square is there. Okay, so they are minus 15x y square and the second one is 7y square. These are the two terms. Their coefficient will be here y square, coefficient of y square is minus 15x and it will be here plus 7, that is 7. So these are the coefficient of y square and the term which has y square. Now let us see question number 5. Question number 5 is classify into monomial, binomial and trinomial. we have to find out whether this expression is monomial, binomial or trinomial. Now we know that here in first one 4y minus 7z, two terms are there, so it is binomial. I am just writing b, you can write whole binomial also. Second is here y square, it is just one term is here, so you can write it is monomial. Then third one is x plus y minus x y, it is 1, 2 and 3 term here, it is trinomial. Fourth one is just 100, so you can write here that it is just monomial. Fifth one again ab minus a minus b, 3 terms is there, so it is trinomial. 5 minus 3t, 2 term is there, so you can write it is binomial. Now question number 6 is, state whether a given pair of term is of like or unlike term. We have to check whether they are like or unlike term. Here 1 and 100 both are without variable, so you can write it is like term. Minus 7x 5 upon 2x, it is again like term because both have the same variable. Then minus 29x and minus 29y, here the variables are different, so you can write it is unlike term. It is unlike term. Then fourth one is 14xy and 2yx. Here the terms are same, xy here also and xy here also, so this is also like term. Now question number 7 is, identify like term in the following. So the first one a, in a1 it is given that minus xy square, minus 4yx square, 8x square, 2xy square, 7y, minus 11x square, minus 100x, minus 11yx, 20x square y, minus 6x square y, 2xy, and the last one is 3x. Now let us begin. We have to find out like terms. So like terms from this are, let us begin from here, minus x y square. So the minus x y square, we have to find out the like terms of this minus x square y x y square, then this will be 2x y square. This is also the like term of this minus x y square. Then 7x, this. So these are the two like terms of this. Then second one is minus 4yx square. This two we had finished. Now minus 4yx square. Then 8x square, this y x square, 20x square y. So this and this, we can say this and 20x square y. These both are again like terms. Then we will see the 8x square. So 8x square minus 11x square, 8x square minus 11x square, and minus 6x square. So we can write n minus 6x square. So these are the again three terms. Then we will come toward 7y. 7y and y, we can say 7y and y. These are the two again like terms. Then minus 100x minus 100x and minus 100x like term उसका होगा 3x minus 100x and 3x. Then minus 11yx. Here the variable are yx and 2xy. Here also the variables are same. So doesn't matter it is like this yx or xy, but it should be same. So these are the like term. Here we end our exercise 12.1. The remaining sum you have to do by your own in your fair notebook. Thank you.